so starting today, vacation. And coffee. Finally, yeah. Wasn't sure how long it was going to be before I got one of these, seeing as how wasn't sure how my assistant situation was going to pan out. But that has panned out. It is not ideal taking one this early in his tenure, but luckily there's enough support staff, so got to get it done before the holidays. So I need to ask you, so on the subject of Green Day, so I sent you the video of The American Dream is Killing Me. I haven't even seen it, so I wanted to trick you into playing it, so you could tell me how
terrible, dude.
I need information. Come on, I need information. Let's start with the song. I need to know.
It's terrible. The song's terrible. It has no flow. It doesn't sound good. It's really terrible.
Can you relate it to another song of theirs?
Like they're just really poppy trash Green Day.
Okay.
They try to make it sound angsty. It doesn't work because they're 85 years old. It's brutal. It is not a good song. Even had I heard it and not known anything about it, I would have been like, this is awful.
Okay. And when you were reading the lyrics to the song, when I sent you the lyrics, you were reading the lyrics, and you were trying to put music to it to see how it would pan out. Did it pan out anything close to what you expected?
Well, kind of, because as I read the lyrics, I was thinking to myself, like, I don't know how they can make this sound good.
I do know what you mean, though, because as
the lyrics just don't flow.
As you read it, the lyrics are very janky. And the timing and the spacing of the words and the sentence, I get it, I get it.
Yeah, it just is not a good sounding song.
So, what about the video itself? So, I know they went with the zombie look. What were the zombies supposed to be? Like,
that's all it is zombies. I guess some of the American people, I don't really know. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I turned it off after about 55 seconds.
So you made it through the first verse, the first chorus.
To go through a verse and a chorus. And I was like, yeah, this is awful.
The only thing different from that is the bridge, and you weren't even going to make it to the bridge, so, yep. Just... I'm so so... Now I don't have to listen to it because I dropped that little nugget on you. Kind of like when I tripped Rod Foley into, you know, getting you to check out his rotten teeth.
Yeah, it's not good, dude.
Which is ironic.
I mean, we knew it wasn't going to be good, but...
It's just funny because, you know, all these people that are chiming in, oh, it's fire, it's a banger! That's not what I get from you.
It's not, dude. It's not a good sounding song. Like, I can admit, even if it's like a genre or a band I don't like, I can admit if something sounds good or I can understand why it's catchy. This is not. It's like a bad B-side of American Idiot.
Oof.
By a washed up band. And I'm just like really tired of the like angsty act. Like, dude, you're millionaires.
Yeah, that's the thing. You as a band, especially as a punk band, you can't get away with that angst approach for very long. You have a small window to take advantage of that just because of where you're at in your career and your age. But yeah, at this point, at their age, I understand they're trying to tap into what they think is going on, only it's not what's going on at all. And they're trying to make it seem like, you know, they're suffering along with us. And it comes off as pompous. And terribly executed.
Yeah, it's awful.
So, yeah, get ready for that. 1 million views later. Don't forget to pick up the limited edition vinyl. Pre-order it. Drops on the 16th of January.
Everyone's clamoring for it.
Well, you know, the first batch sold out, so they had to make a unique second batch. I kind of want to see the people that are buying these and just like sitting there listening to the songs and going, oh yeah, I'm suffering, I'm angsty American, everything's terrible. And they're gonna point the finger at the wrong people. Although I don't think you can get any worse than Rage Against the Machine, Raging for the Machine now. You have to admit, that was a pretty good one. Yes, we're Rage Against the Machine, and now we're gonna Rage for the Machine. Rage for the government.
That's what they do best.
We want the government to handle every aspect of your life. Yeah, Rage for the Machine. That's what we got. And by the way, the constant string of god-awful music playing at our stores that we were sending each other back and forth today, you know, and that doesn't even hold a candle, because the song that you sent me is also mixed in, but you know what they've been playing lately, and it's been driving me to suicide, is not only the usual terrible music that you'd find in the dumpster bin of Walmart, but they're sprinkling in the Latino bullshit because it's Latino month.
Ugh.
You know, Latino month, because that's a thing. Then on top of that, for reasons unbeknownst to me, I'm still trying to figure this out, they're sprinkling in Italian music. Like Italian, legit,
That makes
speaking
no sense.
Italian. So you can envision how maddening this must be, listening to such an eclectic mix of music with genres spanning the gambit, and it is the genre swings of that degree are just driving people crazy. And the fact that it even exists disgusts me even further. How does a playlist like that exist? Who conjures up such a thing?
Good question.
Someone had to think it was a good idea, saying, well, let's pander to the Latinos, i.e. racism, play Latino music that is not in English at all, in a region of the country where there's no Latinos, and they wonder why everybody hates each other. Yeah, well, thankfully that's coming to an abrupt end shortly.
Yep.
So I'm starting off with some coffee. My monster is chilling in the freezer. So you see what's happening, that message, that image I sent you regarding the ranks. So it is an epidemic within the league. So it looks like everyone is
Certainly
an entire,
seems that way.
not just a division, but an entire rank below where they should be. At least we're seeing that's consistent across the spectrum. So, and it makes sense. If you look at us, you know, we're hitting Plat 2, and the last time we played rank, we were like Diamond 1, Diamond 2. You remember that?
Right.
So this lines up, because we're falling in Plat 2 when we should be in Diamond 2. These people that are in, like even Gibbs. Gibbs is Grand Champ. He was at Champ 2. So when they reorganized the ranks, it literally dropped everybody from their highest MMR previous season an entire legion down.
Yep.
And this is,
And what'd they do about it?
and that is thus why we're running into these unbelievable players that, you know, on occasion come into our games, the ones that aren't carrying per se. But the comment from that guy that you pointed out was a prime example. He was flip resetting, he was a high diamond, but he was in Plat 2, Plat 3. That is
Yeah, I love how he's
exactly
bragging about it.
that is exactly what we're seeing.
Then I was flip resetting. Can't imagine why he was telling me that I was a Smurf. Probably because you are, dude. You fucking loser. Get a life. Hate those people. There's just no reason to be that flamboyant with it.
Well, and that's why we respect Gibbs so much, because he just plays the game. You know, he's a
Right.
technically a grand champ, but he just plays the game. And I'm telling you, if you were to watch him play, you would be like, he feels like he should be playing with us. I mean, he's good. He's not amazing mechanically, but he's good at reading things and reacting. But he's not that much better than us. But I respect Gibbs, and we respect Gibbs because of that. And he's an awesome caster. And he came up with GFFB. Alright, so we are simulcasting on YouTube and Twitch. You know what I'm thinking, though? You know, YouTube is YouTube. I almost feel like we should pay homage to DLive once again.
I like that.
You know, DLive, I feel like we had I don't even know how to say this. We pulled a lot of people that are avid watchers, or people that are a big part of Phoenix Ignition today, from DLive. Most of our big hitters were from DLive. Nam and Tortoise were from DLive. I mean, that's mind-blowing. I felt like DLive has taken much better care of us in the time we've been there than Twitch has.
I agree.
You know, there was a time when we were featured on the homepage of DLive for everybody to see. I mean, that was cool. That's what Twitch should be doing. DLive saw that we were a smaller streamer, and they put us on the homepage. I think I have a screenshot of that somewhere. It was wild, dude. You went to dlive.tv, and just there we were on the landing page, front and center.
You're saying Twitch has never done that?
No, Twitch has not done that. Although maybe they will do that now that they're not paying out the, you know, $1 million contracted deals with these worthless streamers. You know, Ninja. Yeah, so, it's my conclusion after looking at the metrics that it's not a good business model to pay worthless people millions of dollars for followers. I guess we're just figuring that out. We noticed we spent millions of dollars on Ninja and PewDiePie, and, well, we're not really any better off for it. Oh, really? Huh. I never would have thunk it. I'm not sure if I can change midstream.